Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. So Tobias Forge has just appeared on a brand new version of an old school heavy metal song by Accept, and honestly, the story behind how this collaboration happened might be even cooler than the collaboration itself. The song is called Save Us, originally released by Accept all the way back in 1980 on their album I'm a Rebel. And this new version is part of Accept's upcoming 50th anniversary album, Teutonic Titans 1976 to 2026, which is bringing together a ridiculous lineup of musicians from across the metal world to re-record 19 songs from Accept's catalog. Now, when I first heard that Tobias was going to be singing on an Accept song, I thought that was really cool, but then the story behind it came out, and that's what really got me interested. First, there was a post by the band's bassist saying, "Sometimes a conversation backstage turns into a song. This photo was taken backstage before our show in Stockholm last year, when we were visited by the creative force behind Ghost, Tobias Forge. Little did we know that this meeting would eventually lead to Tobias joining us on a brand new version of Save Us for our upcoming album, Teutonic Titans. It's always fascinating how these things happen. One conversation, one shared appreciation for music, and months later, it becomes a collaboration." Tobias has often mentioned that Save Us has always been one of his favorite Accept songs, and hearing his voice on it is something really special. The single is out now, also featuring Anthrax bassist Frank Bello and Korn drummer and my Nashville neighbor, Ray Luzier. I think they brought something really special to this new version alongside Wolf Hoffman's legendary guitar work. I hope you enjoy it as much as we enjoyed making it. And then the guitarist himself, Wolf Hoffman, had this to say about the collaboration. Accept guitarist Wolf Hoffman says in a statement that Forge was not really on my radar until he met him at a show in Stockholm. The singer told him that Save Us was his favorite Accept song and that he once wanted Ghost to cover it, but plans were scrapped. Save Us? I don't even remember that song, Hoffman jokes. Nobody has even mentioned that song. I had to go back and listen to it. After I saw a Ghost show, it all made sense to me. It really fits his style, and I could really imagine him doing that song really well. He's right. It's a fun song. And I just love that, because this isn't really a situation where Accept randomly picked Tobias because he's one of the biggest names in metal right now. Apparently, Tobias already had a connection to this particular song. And honestly, it makes a lot of sense, because if you listen to Save Us, it's kind of a perfect Tobias Forge song. It's got this very theatrical, almost fantasy horror atmosphere to it. It's mainly a warning about a dark figure in a castle up on the hill with some evil magical powers and people pleading to be saved. It's basically an old school heavy metal fairy tale. And that's exactly the kind of weird theatrical material that Tobias has always seemed to gravitate toward. But what's especially interesting to me is hearing Tobias sing this as Tobias Forge, rather than approaching it as another Ghost character. Because we've obviously heard Tobias reinterpret other artists through Ghost before, but there's something different about hearing his voice on a song like this without the entire Ghost entity surrounding it. But in the end, this feels like something that was supposed to happen eventually. And I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love little stories like this. It's not just another collaboration. It's one of those weird musical full circle moments where a song that Tobias loved eventually found its way back to him. And I think Save Us was a pretty damn good choice. But of course, let me know what you all think about how this collaboration came about, and what did you think about the actual song? Let us know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with all of our upcoming videos. And for more on Ghost, take a look at the rest of the channel, because if you have Ghost, you have everything.
Last night